What's up, everyone? Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and we're here with episode 7 of the Sandman.
The Doll's House.
Getting into the nitty gritty of the season after the emotional roller coaster and heartwarming episode that was episode 6, The Sound of Her Wings.
Yes.
Kirby Hal Baptiste's death was delightful. And then the follow-up story with Gadling.
It was
And
so good.
just seeing Dream progress to that point in his life after captivity and getting that humanity and the hope and now purpose and those two stories coming together. I can't wait to see where they go with it. We still got the Corinthian on the loose.
Ooh.
Let's check out the Doll's House. Let's go.
Don't forget these.
Batman!
Batman! And 1D.
Thanks, buddy.
How far is New Jersey from Florida?
About 2 days in the car, but
Oh, static!
Who wants
Nice!
to go?
Your dad and I were talking, and we think maybe it's better if Rose and I get settled first and then bring you out to New Brunswick.
Oh, poor Jed.
He said he'd miss you too much.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Rose. He's not in a listening mood.
Oh, no.
He's just doing this out of spite. What happened to shared custody? I can't take Jed without your dad's permission.
I love you, Jetty.
Take me with you.
Aww.
Okay, let's get you unpacked, baby.
Rose!
Oh, that'd be so hard.
It's so cute.
When they have shown any sort of emotional moment, they have nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, the threshold just looks so cool.
Will you talk to me, Queen of Despair?
I'm always ready to listen to your desire.
The twins.
I have news.
Real news. The prodigal has returned.
What? Oh, him. No, he's still missing.
Destruction's still gone.
You seek to snare him in your machinations again.
Why not?
Has he not suffered enough these last 100 years?
Oh, you would think so, but he's just as smug and self-important.
Do you think these little games of ours will change him?
This is no game, my twin. Dream still behaves as if his realm is superior to ours. It's time that he learned that dreams are merely echoes of desire and despair.
Ooh.
That is a fair point.
There is a dream vortex, the first for a long time, and it is a woman.
Ah!
Oh!
So we wait.
We'll have to wait. The girl has no idea what she is, but she is already doing what vortexes do. Bringing everything and everyone to her, including Morpheus.
Who is she?
Rose.
The woman who will be Dream's undoing.
Her name is Rose. Rose Walker.
Rose! Lida, I found a new photo of Jed. Not new. New to me.
So if time jumps.
Yeah.
Miss Bloom? Hi, it's Rose Walker, Miranda's daughter. From before the divorce, so it's at least 7 years old, but you can see his face really clearly in it. Can I send it to you? When the foster agent wouldn't tell us where she placed Jed, you said we could hire a private investigator.
So Jed was thrown into the foster system.
Yeah.
And this foundation is paying you to fly to London.
Well, they're not paying me.
Your per diem is £250 a day in cash for 7 days in exchange for one
So-
family history interview.
It's not me they want to meet. It was my mom. She was so looking forward to this. It does get easier, right? You don't still think about Hector every second of every day, do you?
So what happened to her mom?
Have you heard about the vortex?
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone? Who's everyone, exactly?
Well,
Oh, Goldie.
Jane mostly, but
Abel, if I wanted to hear silly hedge gossip about swirling entities, I would have asked you for it. But I'm here conducting a census for Lord Morpheus, now that he's back. Now, I'll need a complete list of all entities residing here.
Okay, let me have a
Yep,
think.
got to catch back up on everyone who's still living there.
There's me, and the House of Secrets itself, obviously, the bottling, and something unspeakably nasty in the basement.
Something nasty in the basement.
Try not to go down there. And
Oh, and Goldie.
I seem to have inadvertently omitted my friend. It's called Goldie.
On new edition, a baby
Aww.
called Goldie.
So does Lord Morpheus know about the vortex?
I can assure you, Lord Morpheus has better things to do than listen to foolish rumors.
That's a lie.
Mm-hmm. In other words, he has enough on his plate already without worrying about that.
When you lose your parents, you suddenly realize it wasn't gravity keeping you on the ground all this time.
It was family.
It was knowing you were someone's daughter, or sister, or wife. Because instead of being back at work, I'm on a plane to London, talking to my dead husband.
Mom? Mom?
She's
She's
dreaming.
dreaming.
Sorry to wake you, but would you mind fastening a seatbelt?
Aww. They are exploring the concepts of loss and grief and the importance of dreams in keeping memories alive. Oh, it's beautiful at
I
night.
have completed the census you requested, Lord Morpheus.
That's the first time we've seen the
Same,
palace
yes.
completed since
I
episode
have
1.
accounted for 11,062 of them.
Wow. Someone's been busy.
Yes, well, there are a handful of new
That
entities,
is to be expected.
but 3 of the major arcana are gone.
Name them.
The first is Gold. A nightmare who, I must say, I never trusted.
She is a shape changer.
Ah.
It is not in her nature to be trustworthy. Who else?
The Corinthian.
Still, that bugger.
Yep.
I assumed as much. Still feeding on the dreamers he was
So
meant to
cool.
serve.
Yes.
The last?
The last is Fiddler's Green.
Fiddler's Green.
So they've changed one. Root and Glob.
That is passing strange.
Root and Glob were the original
He
first
is,
one.
after
They were
all, Vavasor
paired.
of his own dominion and always so reliable.
I know. There are rumors among the dream folk of a vortex. Perhaps you might wish to investigate.
The rumors are quite true.
He's so calm about it.
Yeah.
There is a vortex, a true amulet, the first of this era. The vortex is a she, Lucien, not an it. And the endless are forbidden from taking action against any mortal who is not an active threat.
Yes, but should the threat become active?
Then perhaps one of our problems may prove a solution to the other 3.
Oof.
She is a vortex after all.
Draws them all near.
Sooner or later, she will draw the stray dreams to her.
Is that not
That's the
risky?
last. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do with
Destroy
it,
the
with
dreaming
especially the
and the
Corinthian.
waking world in the process.
I'm watching her. Lucien will tell you what to look for, Matthew. And what you see, I too will see.
Nice.
Through my eyes.
Wake up. We're here.
I just had the weirdest dream. Thank you.
I love her hair.
Yeah, it's great.
Your client runs the foundation?
My client will explain everything much better than I can, Miss Hall.
Do you know what an amulet is?
Or what?
An amulet?
It's a kind of ring, I believe. Old word. Where did such a young girl run across such an old word?
I'm not that young. I'm actually 21. No one ever believes me. And they always ask to see my ID. It's annoying.
What's annoying is when they stop asking.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Yeah. You want to keep getting asked for
You
ID.
want to keep getting asked for ID.
I have not been asked for ID in basically since I was 18.
Mine was like a couple of months
Couple
ago.
of weeks
so
ago.
I'm happy.
It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Hi, Unity.
My name is Unity Kincaid. Thank you, Mr. Holdaway.
Not at all.
He's very serious, isn't he? The doll's house was a gift for my 12th birthday. The doctors tell me that on that night I fell ill with something called encephalitis lethargica.
Rise and shine, Dormouse.
I fell asleep.
You didn't wake up for
And I didn't wake up.
ages.
Lovey?
Until 8 months ago. But in my dreams, I had the most glorious life. I took over my father's business, and I met a man with golden eyes, and we had a baby. But it wasn't until I woke up that I found out that none of it was real. Except for the baby.
It's terrible.
Apparently, while I was asleep in hospital, I had a baby girl. They hushed it up at the time, but Mr. Holdaway found out that she was adopted by a fine family and that she grew up to have a daughter of her own called Miranda.
They've kept it subtle, but the implication
Miranda
of rape
Walker.
and rape while she was asleep.
Yeah.
Your mother. I'm your great-grandmother, Rose.
To think she's only had 8 months extra growth since she fell asleep as a child.
Thank you both for coming all this way. But as co-chairs of the planning committee, it falls to us to come up with a suitable replacement for the family man. So we need a new guest of honor immediately, if not sooner.
Do we have any other big names coming?
Moon River. The Candy Man.
We need a marquee player. People have already bought tickets.
Not as many people as last year.
Who's the one person we'd all pay to see?
The Corinthian.
The Corinthian.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so sick.
Every year.
It's
No response.
it is the most creepiest pretense.
Yeah.
They're just three people having a
Thank you.
conversation.
Yeah. About murderers and
About
psychopaths.
murderers and
The
psychopaths.
Corinthian.
He's been around for forever.
No. The waiter.
16, 17. Too old for you.
He looks younger.
Though
Oh, the
Corinthian over the
creep.
years.
Whoever the current one is. This was last week in DC.
Oh.
So he's on the East Coast. He's not far.
Corinthian's not far.
What do you think he does with the eyes?
He's a collector. Same as us. We have to think like him. Act like him.
Are you suggesting we
Copycat the Corinthian?
Might be fun.
We do not plagiarize one another's work. We have a code.
We also have over 100 serial killers coming to this thing.
Collectors, please.
And they paid good money to see the family man.
No.
Restroom?
Do you think the Corinthian has a type?
May I help you?
You're not Rose Walker.
No, I'm Carl.
Rose's roommate?
House sitter. She's away.
Ah.
Oh, the lick of the lips.
I guess you could say I'm kind of a headhunter.
She's traveling at the moment, but I can give her a message.
Yeah, how long do you think she'll be away?
A week? But you're
The
welcome
flirt
away.
with the music.
The Corinthian's technique is meticulous, elegant. A convincing collection would take months of research. We'd need the right tools.
Plus, why would the Corinthian even care about a copycat?
Well, I'd care if someone was out there taking credit
It's
for
plagiarizing
my
your
Good
work.
work. Yeah. As
Find
disturbing
them,
as this conversation
and I'd
is.
make sure they never did it again.
We've decided.
We need to go.
She did.
She just killed the...
We
Yeah.
can't go. We have no guest of honor and no plan moving forward.
I want dessert. Where's the waiter?
He's dead.
We are sending a message to the Corinthian.
Oh, God.
And the waiter isn't coming back.
Where are the eyes?
Don't. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Rosie. Come in, my butterfly. You are at a crossroads, Rose Walker.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
Names. Each name is but a single aspect of the whole. Be satisfied with the trinity you have, love. We can only caution you, sister. We can't protect you.
Protect me
From life, my posy. And the things that hover beyond life, thrashing themselves against it. Beware dreams and houses.
What do you mean?
You asked the wrong question. Had you asked the right one, we could have warned you. Against the Corinthian, told you about Jet and about Morpheus.
They are not helpful.
They are not, no. It's literally, you didn't ask the right question, so...
She's confused because they've just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And she's in a broom closet.
Yep.
Like, they
didn't help at all.
No, it's
You've
going to be
just turned
off-putting.
up.
They're talking in riddles, and it's like, what are you going on about?
It seems we've all had our lives terribly interrupted, haven't we?
Maybe that's what life is. Just a series of interruptions.
And reconnections. Now, we just need to locate
Again,
your brother.
perspective,
I
glass
was
half empty,
hoping-
glass half full.
My parents gave me this a long time ago.
It's an amulet.
It's yours now.
Thank you.
It's a gold amulet. What's wrong?
I had a dream in the car on the way here about an amulet.
Did you? Well then, may all our dreams come true.
This is the best house sitting.
No,
Oh, you're gonna die.
You are gonna die. But
Rose certainly left you plenty to read.
You're gonna die happy.
sex first.
You a big reader?
I respect that.
I prefer people.
It's good news for people.
So, did he have sex with the glasses on?
That's what I was just thinking too. It's kind of like someone leaving a baseball cap on. Oh.
Oh,
You
Judy.
never told me about the job.
Remember the phone call?
Yeah.
You see, I left my old job to be independent. And I think with Rose at my side, I could put my boss out of business. Start something new that's just ours.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I gotta get to work.
More headhunting?
Well, it looks like it.
You sure you don't have time for just one more round?
I don't want him
Maybe
to
this
die,
time
but he's
without the
gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Should ask Rose to call me.
He lives!
He lives!
He lives!
Go you! Go you!
There is a brother, Jed Walker, and someone else.
Is it true?
Hi, Mev!
Yes. The plans for the new Celestarium have been approved.
I'm not here to talk construction. I'm here to talk about the vortex.
Mark Hamill's nervous life.
Morpheus is already monitoring her dreams.
He better be.
And sending Matthew to watch her in the waking world.
What?
What?
Who's Matthew?
Merv, it's me.
Stop. He's sending the new kid? You've been here for 5 minutes. Do you even know what to watch for?
No. Do you want to go?
I do not.
Tell me what to watch for.
No.
Any unusual behavior?
Said the pumpkin to the talking bird. A little more specific.
If the vortex manifests, she will do so in her dreams, which of course reflect her waking life. So Look for any signs of shock or trauma.
Anything that could trigger her into killing us all.
So basically anything.
Anything, yeah.
Basically, yes.
Kid's a natural. All right, you see anything, you tell Lucien before you tell the boss.
Mervyn?
Stop. Everyone knows you secretly run this place.
I got no problem with that.
Atta bird.
Thank you, Matthew.
An interesting little
Yeah.
layering.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's so
cool!
trippy!
Oh, that's so cool.
That was awesome! They have been so creative with the transitions here.
I may have told Rose my life story.
I definitely told Hal mine.
Hey, are you Rose and Lyda?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ken.
I'm Barbie.
It's terrible.
We know. We're your downstairs neighbors.
Well, not for much longer. We're off to look at some houses, but we're all going out tonight, right? If you're not too jet lagged.
No. That sounds great.
Great.
And good luck today with the foster lady.
Thank you.
I may
Everyone
have
knows
told them
everything.
your life story as well, but it's just to
They're
spread
less
the word
creepy
about
than
your
they are in
brother.
the comics.
It's
In the
not
comics,
because
they're
we were
very much.
gossiping.
They
Yes.
feel like
Yes.
rigid dolls.
Chantal and Zelda live upstairs across the hall from you.
We possess the largest collection of stuffed spiders in private hands on the eastern
Yeah.
seaboard. Oh, Zelda would like to know if you've invited Gilbert.
Yes, I slipped a note under his door.
Oh, until tonight. New housemates.
The Spider Sisters.
They're really very sweet.
Are they?
Sisters, mother, daughter, lovers, nobody knows. But I feel knowing would somehow ruin it.
Who's Gilbert?
Gilbert lives in the attic room. We don't see much of him. He just sits up there and reads.
But if you'd like to leave your information for Jed's parents.
They're not his parents.
They are, while he's in their care.
But I'm his sister.
I understand that. But you have to understand that as such, you have no legal claim to him.
Could you just be a fucking human being for a second? Please?
Rosie.
No. We came all this way.
Bureaucratic nonsense.
If it helps, Jed's fosters were friends of your dad's.
They were?
That doesn't necessarily
It doesn't
mean it's a good
necessarily-
thing.
Jed in, applied to be his fosters, and now they're getting $800 a month, so Jed's doing just fine.
No, they're doing fine.
They're doing
profiting
fine.
off.
Yeah.
Hey!
I don't know why I got really emotional then.
Because it is. It's.
I don't like suffering or children suffering.
I had a dream about you, baby.
Costume
Yes.
reveal.
You'll be swell, you'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate.
Hello? Hello, are you there?
Is your friend not there?
Uh,
I'll be your friend.
oh yeah,
And a girl
friend in the
like
back
you
alley.
shouldn't be alone.
Never go into a back alley.
I'm not alone. My friends are inside, so I should probably.
Oh. We'll take your phone and your wallet and that ring on your finger too.
Gentlemen, seems to me that this young lady is desirous of retaining her jewelry and her honor.
Thank you, but that won't be necessary, sir.
Ah, sword cane. Love it.
But thank you for your help.
You didn't need my help. You were doing quite well on your own. Shall we call the police?
I think I just need to get home.
Well, may I accompany you? The name's Gilbert, by the way.
Are you the Gilbert who lives in Hal's attic?
The very same. One by any chance the new downstairs front lodger?
The very same. Rose Walker.
What is she doing in Florida?
Looking for her missing brother.
Jed Walker is missing.
Well, Rose can't find him. What?
Dream journal.
Yeah.
I can't find him either.
Yeah, it's because he's missing.
No, not just from the waking world. He's missing from the dreaming.
I figured if one copycat crime doesn't get the Corinthians' attention, two will.
Why?
And they're in public just trading it across a table.
3.
though I consider mine to be more of an homage.
You both said this was a terrible idea.
In the absence of a better one, we still need a guest of honor.
It's still a terrible idea.
Exercise, getting inside the mind of a fellow collector. I mean, why the eyes, or why only the eyes?
They are the window to the soul.
And they're really hard to get out without popping them. The trick is to use your thumbs.
Oh.
Hello.
I assume you were trying to get my attention.
Why?
Now that you've got it,
Why? Oh.
tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
I'd like you to be our guest
Our guest of honor.
at our annual gathering of collectors.
People who share our hobby.
Since you are the current Corinthian, you might deliver the keynote speech.
The current Corinthian.
Well, you don't look 130 years old to me.
Thank you. That's quite an honor. A gathering of like
It's an interesting thing that they think it's a legacy
Yeah.
killer.
Something that's handed
down.
Well, in that case, I wonder if I might bring a guest.
A fellow collector?
Oh, somebody who can take our shared dreams to a whole new level.
What is the name of the guest? Or preferred sobriquet?
Oh, yeah, well, where I come from, they call her the Vortex.
Is that Dream and Lucienne talking?
Jed Walker is still in
Yes.
the realm of the living, but I cannot find him.
No. Nor I, my lord.
All humans are connected to the dreaming. They spend a third of their life here.
Then it may interest you to know that the last nightmare Jed Walker had before he disappeared was of gold.
You think she severed him from the dreaming?
I do.
Why?
Because he's not just any child, is he? He's Rose Walker's brother.
Yeah, brother to the Vortex.
He is the Vortex.
Excuse me. I'm Rose Walker. What do you know about my brother, Jed?
Now she's in the dreaming.
Dreaming and has literally walked.
Help me, please!
Oh no.
Why? What happened? Uncle Barnaby said he's gonna lock me in the cellar. Why? What did you do? Nothing. I swear he hates me. That's not true. We have to get away from him, both of us, right now. Where would we go? Okay.
The hell is going on out here?
What's he pulling out of his pocket?
Yeah.
Nothing, Barney. Just. I found Jed. I was just gonna bring him home.
Jed's coming home with me. Are you, Jed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, you don't get to ride up front. You can ride in the back.
Oh, you're an ass.
Barnaby, no.
You want to get in there with him? Then don't tell me no.
What?
Oh!
What? How was that an hour? Where did that episode go?
That went so quick. Where did
that episode go? That went so quick. Wow.
Yeah, I thought the whole time with the way the setting had that orange hue.
The kind of blurriness to it.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a dream.
Yeah.
No, so it's
still maybe.
It's still maybe.
Oh,
so
wow.
He's escaped the foster parents. We've seen the abusive father. His wife wants to help escape but feels trapped. Shit.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh, what an unsettling note to finish on, though.
That is so unsettling. Like, I just want to watch the next episode now just to know what happens, because this is going to plague me until we do.
Yeah, that was a really good episode, and it went by like that.
Yeah.
A lot of tying in to the previous episodes with Unity being Rose's grandmother.
Great-grandmother,
Great-grandmother. It was nice to see how it was all set up quite well to show the progression starting off in 2015 with Rose and Jed and Miranda in the room saying that they're separating, and they have Rose is being separated from Jed, and setting all that up for it to be explored in the hunt for her brother later on. They did the dream vortex quite well in explaining that. It's something that's quite complex.
Yes.
That I thought would be quite complex to explain, but they did it quite well to just say she has a connection to the dreaming
she has a connection to the dreaming, and is that beacon, and is almost pulling in the stray nightmares.
Yeah. But no, I like it. Building up Rose to be part of the main cast now, and for the next few episodes she will be.
Building up the Corinthian to still be one of the most creepiest things in the world.
That was great.
And I completely forgot about that part of the psychopath killer convention that was happening during the same time. And they did that really well.
The collectors.
As well. The collectors.
Yeah, the whole thing, they do such a good job of presenting fun and playful dialogue in such an unsettling way because you know the context of it.
Yeah.
It's something that shouldn't be celebrated and shouldn't be laughed at because they are terrible people, but they're just so... It's almost not cartoonish because that has a negative connotation associated with it, but it's almost lampoonish in their... In this is their hobby.
This is their hobby.
I hate saying that. It's their hobby. It's their passion. I know, there's no way to present it well because they're terrible people.
Terrible.
But it's something that you can see how vested and interested they are in it, and they're like, we don't copycat,
we have our rules, we have our code that we live by.
This sick code.
But even in that first discussion and me clicking to remember what the collectors are, it's not until you hear the Candyman. It's not even until
the family
hear
man.
The family man.
The nicknames.
It's not even until you hear the code names and the names that they're given, and then you're like, wait, hold on, they're serial killers.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They're terrible, terrible people. And then the concept of the Corinthian being a legacy that's been handed down for the last 130 years instead of just being him and his charismatic charm that he's a walking red flag, and the amount of people that are attracted to it, it's creepy, and that includes myself in it because that just oozes so much swagger, and it's okay, but just don't.
But again, showing, I honestly thought Rose's roommate was gonna die.
I thought the house sitter was gonna die.
Yeah, sorry, house sitter. Yeah, I thought he was a goner. Because I thought the Corinthian would want to know in an easier fashion where Rose is. Maybe because he got the text to say someone's taken eyes out. That kind of was like, okay,
that saved your life.
Yeah, that very well could have. But no, I like it. We got to see a lot. There were a lot of panels again from the pages, like Lucien going to Cain and Abel's place, the House of Secrets, and cataloging and tallying all the lost, or keeping account of all the dream folk. But no, you were right. That episode flew by.
Absolutely flew by.
A lot of themology around family and sense of self, and how you can have a tight circle of friends and that, but it's not the same as having a family to keep you grounded and really have that support because they're always there. They lift you up in the dark times.
Or the family you create, be it through relationships as well. So like husband and wife and or partner in that aspect. And wow, really hard hitting episode, and a really nice touch with Unity of we didn't need to see it. It didn't need to go into detail. She had the dream where she thought she took over her father's company and lived a life and had a baby during that time, which you know what that implies.
There's the implication.
And
to actually have a child whilst you're asleep for 80 odd years.
Yeah.
Again, they've been very subtle with some of the heavy-handed, or not heavy-handed, but some of the heavier themes to still have them present, but they don't need to be said.
They're delivered really well.
Yeah, in a very respectful way.
Yes, very respectful.
And we also got Desire and Despair.
They look amazing.
Yeah.
That was not unexpected for me. And yeah.
But just the contrast in Desire being this, really sleek and fluid kind of, really have that swagger and charisma, and Despair looking all...
The best thing I can describe it as is kind of like you have a rock and a piece of ribbon, and they're kind of tied together. So you have the movement and the flow of the rock, and then Despair just being a weight that just hits.
Yes. And the pain, the self pain.
And then a hook. That was really cool. And I was thinking, that's really cool. And then they dug it into your freaking face.
Yep. And having Desire play a background role in messing with Dream and their plan to kind of amass more power and challenge Dream, because what are dreams except for your heart's desire and worst despairs?
Yeah.
It's an interesting play between the endless.
It's that interesting plot line that's just been going through.
It's been simmering.
The whole. Why didn't anyone come to save Dream? Why?
And it was all, as Death said, Desire misses you at the family dinner, misses playing games with you. So this is all a game to Desire. This is above them. Humanity is above them because it's what's your heart desire. There's a reason Desire lives in the heart of the threshold. It's what your heart, what their hearts, what your hearts desire. And the threshold being a exact image of Desire is wonderful.
It's great.
Yeah, but no, Mason Alexander Park is phenomenal. I love them as Desire.
Yes.
But no, everything about that episode, the Corinthian, the Collectors, Dream had much more optimistic outlook. Didn't have that coldness.
There was definitely I can cope with this. We can deal with this.
Lucienne, I already know about the vortex.
But the absolute gag of we know Lucienne runs the place.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You come to Lucienne first before you tell the boss.
Well, Lucienne's essentially the head of admin.
Yeah.
In charge of the library.
You tell HR first before you tell the boss.
Yeah. And we got Merv. We finally got Merv. Yes.
You look so good.
Merv Pumpkinhead. Hello, Merv. Hello, Mark Hamill.
Do you know what you're looking for? No, do
Nope.
you?
Good point. So it could be anything. Yeah. He's a natural. But no, I loved that episode. It went by so fast. Really want to see the next one now, which we will be doing. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always,
keep
it
nerdy.
nerdy.